This is a walk through Cascade Gateway Park. This is only a walk, really, with myself, Willis, out here seeing what's still going on and what is those are pants not being done. As I have found out, there is a lot of work, cigarette container, that is not being done inside Marion County and some of its adjacent counties that used to be something at least even 10 years ago. Check out my other feeds on that. I'm still investigating some of them. I'm gonna go down here. There's trash all over here. One of them is I've been investigating work crews. What has become of them and why there is so few of them left. This was a campsite, still was not cleaned out good, but it has ceased to be a campsite for at least a bit, because that used to be a trail right there that went up. We're gonna go all the way over to the other side of the river right now, instead of staying on this side, and we'll see what's that direction. This video could get to be a little long. I might even stop and edit some of it. I'm said that I was going to edit, but it's really not going to be a editing. I'm just going to slap all these together. That's the dog park that they put together. Just before the world crisis. Well, this somebody's been here recently. I'd probably stay there forever until I get a crew. Even clothes over there. Let's walk along here as far as we can and see what happens. This is the river that goes through the park. Yeah, abandoned shirt, several styrofoam containers, coals. A lot of people don't pack out, it seems like. And that's one thing that makes it real hard on, well, simply put, the bums, the homeless, the nomads, the scoundrels, the scallywags, however you want to put it. That is main gripe. Just admit it. That's the main gripe everybody has. You don't like the mess any of them leave behind. Right here. Bike parts. Probably, I don't know. Could be stolen, could not be. No, those have to be. And well, at least the most of the time, it seems like, when they dump things like that. Because that's not a campsite. That's somebody came off the beaten path, did something, probably even stole that from others. This used to be a campsite, an older campsite. That, a blanket or a sleeping bag. And I'm still inside Cascade Gateway Park. I'm just off of one of the paths. The main paths. These paths through here are paths that have been used multiple times, multiple ways a Sunday. There's some more. That's just a pile there by the looks of it. For homeless, for trading of drugs, of stolen merchandise. It's through it, no matter what the reason you're homeless. It's around you if you're around certain groups. And until you know what's going on and which groups to stay away from, you could wind up in a lot of trouble. Stolen cart with some trash in it. Trash bag. I've been to some homeless camps. They're clean. Spotless. They know to pack in, pack out. They're fine and dandy. They don't steal. Just because they're homeless don't mean they're a crook. Another shopping cart, crook. It's a crime to steal even a shopping cart, people. Don't do it. You're creating a bad image for others. If you see your friend doing it, tell them, stop, don't. We'll figure it out some other way. Right? It's the money that stores have to spend out. Those corporational stores can't spend out on helping. And here's another. See, this is where this came out at. I'm going to pass over the top of it. Another stolen cart over there. Walmart, of course, because Walmart's really, really close here. But I wouldn't be surprised to see something from farther away. At least somebody put it in a cart. The trash. They fixed this over here. I see that. I filmed some of that being fixed. Let's just take over here and look. Animals are starting to come back. So far, have not found any signs of actual homeless people, as you have seen. I will let you see them if I do. Oh yeah, it looks like they did this good. Yeah, stop people from being able to jump in. Well, unless they want to jump that. Fixed all of this through here. Trash, trash. I'm hoping to organize some actual cleanups. Get some yellow bags, some manpower. That's if the yellow bags are still even available for state cleanups. Or park cleanups, or yeah, lots I have no knowledge of. But this, you know, they say you can only see it at Walmart. They say you can only see things at Walmart, right? Well, it's not just people at Walmart, it's Walmart shopping carts. That is ridiculous. I have no idea why that would even be out there. Was someone out of their mind? Or were they high? Or both? Some markings over there, don't know. Another shopping cart. I was just down yonder. This is the other section of the park. This sign has been up for quite some time. But, yeah, as you can see, it doesn't matter. I'll show you. Nobody really gives a darn. Trash still there. Signs of continued life. And I also even seen a couple homeless coming from this direction. Now, this does not mean they have a camp in this section of the park, even though we're going to look at two sections of it. We're going to go over there and we're going to go over there. Stay tuned for more. Alright, here is the first trail off to the right once you turn left off the bridge. This section down here had a lot of encampments, and it sounds like there's still at least one encampment. Yes, there's still at least one encampment, but we're going to walk on by it. There appears that there's still a lot of remnants of the old trash, and looks like perhaps maybe new trash too. Nobody really cleaned a lot of this up. They did come in, they did clean up like the huge chunks in some of the areas. In other areas, they just even left huge chunks because they're just that hard to get to. This one leads down here to water. Looks like, yeah, there's still, well, that's fresh, actually. Winds around here. Who knows what we might, or whom we might run into. May be another way up. Now there's a lot of trash here affecting the wildlife. Lots. Probably what is some stolen. Other junk that's been left. This path, I don't know. Whoop. Caught up on a twig. This path, I would say, is overgrown and hasn't been used, as there's a few spider webs. Spider webs are one of your main key. That's the pond, at least animals still are using it. Stay tuned for more broadcast. Need I say more? Oh, what's that holding it up? Wire. Wouldn't be bad if it was being used and then removed after use. Let's go down to this path and see what's there. A sock? Nope, a glove. This is one of the areas that they actually brought like some kind of heavier equipment in. I would say probably like a small small Kubota or a cat. I'm not sure, as I wasn't privy to down here when they were doing it. But they left a lot of trash around, and it's obvious more people have come, cut, broke, utilized, left weirdest things like wigs, tape rolls. Now, what in the world would you need a tape roll out here in the woods? Well, in a park. All this could easily... there's where I filmed over there on the other side a while back. Limes. Okay, this might have been an activity where people got drunk and lost their bathing suits. But they still should have cleaned it up. Even a small piece of plastic in the water like this can cause a lot of major problems. Yes, I'm picking this up out of the Platte. It's one thing less. Another issue that arises is when the city, county, state, whomever comes in and says, "Move out." It causes a double fold. One, they do move out, leaving behind lots and lots and lots and lots of trash. Because they don't have time. They even leave things behind they don't want to. Yes, some of them have time and some of them have been moving. But first, they have to find out where someone is going to move, where the is large enough for them to move to. And the fire burning things shouldn't, including what looks like baby diapers. This is one of the older campsites, but still. Like, you know, people don't leave these behind on purpose. They have to go and get. And that's why I'm saying the things that they can't carry out, aren't allowed to carry out, or don't have time to get carried out, or they feel like, okay, I'm not going back for anything more. I'm just too tired. Some of it is irresponsibility, some of it's other things, but the point is, they turn around and they go and get it back. Not from where they had it, but they go and steal pallets. They go and steal the other things that they stole. They go and buy the other things that they have to buy if they're legitimate, or they go and steal them again. You never know when you come across bricks like this out here in the middle of nowhere, whether or not the person went and bought them or they went and stole them. You know darn good and well, this right here, that one I would not say was in this park. It was brought here, either stolen out of the ground or taken off the side of a road and then brought here. There's pot over here. The other half over there. Another fire pit. So you know there's been another campsite. Oh, what's this? Oh, here we go. When was this posted? $5:30. 24 hours prior notice before removing illegal, and that's was posted on 5:30/23 at 8 a.m. and it carries until 6/1. So yeah, these campsites were not cleaned out much long ago, yeah, too long ago. Somebody was using this for something. And as you can see, even though that they were cleaned out not too long ago, there's still a lot of trash remaining from these campsites. And there's still people already moved back in. Because some of them, they move from one place, they wait for them to move out, they move from there, it's like a rotation, like a clock. One's an hour hand, one's a minute hand. But they all move equally. Get it? It was a lot of campsites. Broken glass. Here's even a worse one. Somebody was using that for a bottom roll. This is broke. You know, darn good and well, this probably was not broke. I've actually been told on reports that there are some that actually come in and say, "You're not moving fast enough," or "Here, let me help break this down for you," and they'll break something down for them. They won't break them down to help them. They'll literally break the item. What's this? Piece of plywood and a hole. Well, we're going to cover up the hole. Back here looks like another one that was back here. Yep. Toilet. Yep, that's a toilet. That's what a toilet is out here. And it's a Lowe's bucket, so either they bought it close at hand or they walked up over to Lowe's and they just five-fingered it. Tons of trash still left behind. And yes, check it out once more. I'm going to show you. Right there. 6/1 of this year. That's, and it started at 5. What was it? 5:30. Then this is all still here. And it's not just trash. Look at here. 2 good steaks. There is a lot of good, useful items still out here. Matter of fact, I think I'll do is I'm going to start a series where I literally will come out here and I will gather useful items. I will make my own campsite legally, not leave things behind. Maybe even clean up some of the areas. Oh, yep, check that out. Not the same cart, another cart. This is kind of like an epidemic. Okay, yep. Trash even down here. That's from the old campsites. You will find, even in the sections that's been reused, again, that used to be the pathway down here. Now you will still find trash that is from well over 4, 6, even 8 years old. I'm not joking. The reason why I know about some of these paths is because this is how long I have literally been frequenting this park. I have seen it go from beautiful straight to this, all the way through it, where the entrance is clogged with burnt cars, blown up vehicles, fires all over the place, exploding propane tanks, and always tons of garbage, debris, and stolen items from Lowe's, Walmart, Home Depot, and all the other side of the tracks. Yeah, you'll think, oh wait, you look at the top of the thing. No, I'm going to show you what used to be the old secret way, and it still probably is the old secret way. But first I'm going to go down this way. There's a cobweb there, so maybe nobody's been here for a while. Do you see it? Now do you see it? Yeah, it's another where's Walmart shopping cart. Yeah, this is blown out and somebody put a piece of wood over it. There might be another dip out here, yeah. Something. Well, I'm gonna continue on and I'll let you know if I find anything more. Well, looks like we found another one, and this one they made steps to. It does look like maybe nobody else is still here, but I say only looks because sometimes they duck around different things. And want to check this out? This is what I mean. They can go a long way. All the way from Target. That's quite a distance. Somebody's plate. This I'll take into the DMV. Don't leave these things lying around. This is somebody's identity. Even though it looks like it was burnt in the fire, people still could clean it up, slap it up, and that's the only trace that somebody would have back. Look at all this trash. All of it. Some didn't even care. They ripped those things down. They were pissed that they had to move. Well, they make this trash. They make this heavy impact. A lot of them don't know. Other ones they do because everybody else is doing. Other ones do because they don't care. The List goes on and on and on for the reasons. But there are certain things that could be done to minimize the problems. Well, they had 2 paths up by the looks of it. Probably 3 by the looks of it here. There's a... They were putting trash away, some of it. Now look at everything they left behind. I think that's weights. There's a blanket. Is that a weed eater? Yeah, that's a weed eater head. And I think this is a blower. Yep, blower. What would they have needed that here if they weren't maintaining something at least? Yeah, not. Hey, license plate also works good for shrubs. That's another reason I picked it up. Yep, there's another way out. I'll go down this way real quick. This had shopping carts on it, you can see by the deep grooves. Shirt or something, maybe even underwear. And it comes out right here, the highway. Yes, sirree. I won't tell you a secret in the next clip, but check this out. Where's Walmart shopping carts? One there. One there. That one looks like a Safeway shopping cart, or maybe a Fred Meyer's. Let's check it out. Yeah, all this. Even where they could... Oh, they just started a great big huge fire right there. Oh, no. Home D. And it was here when the fire started. So it means it hasn't even moved or been anything since the fire. Nobody even came and got it. That means they went and they got another shopping cart. That's what it means. This was basically a home fire. And that's probably the culprit. Or it was in their things. They had a seat. Even spray cans. Probably, unfortunately, probably for huffing to get high. Plates, dishes, plastic. That probably came either from Lowe's or Home Depot. There's a lot of things around here. And this is the secret that I told you I was gonna. They can cross underneath there, go right over that bridge, go right over there to the other side of the side, through that fence. That's Cornet over there. Down that way is another place to go camp. Down this way is another place to camp. Another hole in the fence. State should just should not fix the fences. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of the taxpayers' money right now until this can be controlled. This is what happens to the gates, access gates. They barge their way through. They take them off their hinges. Not all of them. No, not all of them. One of them comes and does it. Maybe 2 or 3 at the most. Comes and takes and does these things. People just come and live with the rest of the group. Wherever the group moves. When they get chased out, they leave behind. They go gather again. It's easier to go and gather than to move it. And as they move, they get rid of. Or they drop it. Or it gets broke more. The list goes on and on and on and on. Looks like a bike somebody had here. Probably.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Somebody is still utilizing this place.
Are you finished?
No, sir. I'm trying to actually get some of this stopped and helped, so that you guys don't have to do things like this.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, especially with as much empty housing huts that is around, and the rules and everything.
Yeah. Are they going to clean it up? I already cleaned it up once, and then the people that moved down there, they're just crazy.
Yep. Sorry I woke you, but I'll leave one of my cards here by your bike. Give me a look up. I have a homeless Facebook site too. I hate the word homeless. I'm shopping around for a better word to describe everybody out here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Name's Willis. Have a good day. And they're not the only ones. He's pretty cunning. For his safety, I will not air this section for a while. He probably will be gone beforehand. After all, this was here for about a month, so they won't be chasing them out for probably another month after they really start coming back in droves. Most of them are friendly. Most of them are nice. And they're polite. Of course, they do ask certain questions, no matter what, because, well, there's certain responses that have to be given. Oh, there's a cherry tree here somewhere. Yep, right here. Cherry tree. There's a lot of fruit trees out in these parks, too, and all around Salem. Whoop! Spot the shopping cart. That should be like a game. Well, wait for the next broadcast. Another section of the fence taken out, so they basically go up and down the small campsite. Maybe was here, or a large one. Garbage. No, this was a way down by the looks of it. Unless they actually did make a campsite down here. There's a railroad tie down here. At least that is been there for so long that it shouldn't hurt the environment too much. No more than it already has with its chemicals that they douse them in. Some of the old ones were only put in like tar, and I'm not exactly sure the whole combination, but I remember that when I was putting them in the ground as a kid, lifting them up, tossing them in, you just as well forget whatever clothes you had on that day. And you better be ready to scrub. Alright, now we're coming right back around and into the other side of the park. That's the pond that is in the park. And I'm still not quite sure how that pond functions. I'll pick up recording over on the far side over there. Well, I thought I would pick up on the far side, but even posts are being broke off. That fence over there that was just fixed, like, God, I think maybe less than a year ago, has 1, 2, 3 holes and one segment that I can see from here. See that one? Right there, that looks a little different right there in the middle. Trying to point to it with the license plate a little bit. Right there, right at the tip. Whoops. Now it's focusing on the license plate. Right there at the tip. Right there. Clear as bell. No fence there at all. This abandoned, damaged already, right there at the corner. Fence taken off for no apparent reason other than who knows. Now I'll tell you, fixing that kind of fence is horrible. Literally horrible. Spray painted sign. I filmed this many times. It's a little ridiculous what it looks like they've painted it since. Still left the broken parts. Those are the things that they should have ripped out first. Ripped out the broken. It doesn't take that much. Just rip it out. Bird nest. Wonder if they still... Nope, they actually bolted it, but... Hello? You don't take that out, they just go right on in. Let's see what's in there. Oh, wow. I would not be surprised if I don't see somebody pop up at me and try to take the phone. Oh, and this one too. Oh, you know they're going in there and doing bad things. Even though it's locked, it's just, they're bypassing. Ain't that hard. Look at this. They locked it, but they... Wow. Really? That ain't far from somebody breaking in there again. And you know, honestly, all they would have had to done was get a vice grip on it and unscrew it. Well, I should not have nothing more to pick up until over here. Well, I'm here on the other side. And still in the Cascade Gateway Park. Let's see what this side has to offer already. It looks like a child's booster seat and a fire started right in the middle of or something here. Yep, fire! Fire! Bad! Look at that. That was a huge, huge heat ring. I'm not showing that on there. Well, hell, why not? Looks like they had enough fire right there, too. Maybe at one time. But yeah, this is definitely a fire. Yep. Yeah, that's definitely a fire. Heat, burnt marks. Let's see over here. What do you guys think? I say yes. Yeah, I would say yes. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. Dang. And if they swept it out here, you're gonna have fire. Well, yeah, that's not even safe. If it were jumped up in the rafters, that's not safe at all. Not with that big of a heat circle. This park doesn't go back too much farther, but the roadway goes a long way. I'll show you what I mean. Well, I'm also gonna, you see back there, there's a wall. I'll pick up after there. Actually, I'm picking up now because, as you can see, this roadway has become huge. 10 years ago, there was a small path about right here. Yeah, because here's the one route I remember. Small, very small path. This now you can get a small vehicle or a cat down. Well, until here. And it looks like they've had a fire right here or something. Maybe a fill-in. Someone's been cutting this. It ain't gonna last here much longer. And I'll tell you, most likely it's not the, probably not the city that's done it. I'm going to go up here, step over the top of these. It looks like what this is. Let's see. Notice the no camping. This one was $2.99. So they have a roving. They rove. Okay, there's a better date. 2/20/23 232. So about, what was it? A couple weeks in between, I think. I'll keep a hold of this since it's down and it's old and it's garbage. This is another way up that they go. I'll show you. This takes you right out to the highway. There used to be, believe it or not, there used to be a fence right across here in 2015, 16, all the way up into 17. Yeah, they come through here, right out to the road. KOA Trail Park over there. But this isn't the main way they come. This is only if they come down the highway, then they come in this way. Big enough to bring your bikes. Spin around a blackberry vine. Used to go all the way over there, fenced it. Here's some of the fencing right here. Here's what they think about it. Might have been some of the fencing, might have been some of the old fencing. Trash, tons of it. Always. Oh, there's some of the old fence right here. Still in place. Graffiti along here like crazy. Positive, negative vibes all over the place. But this is what you get. People get bored. People do things. People throw out shit and have fires. Can't say this is bad. I can't say this is good neither. It's creative. And it's on a canvas that, well, really, who cares? Who sees it? Technically, this section of the park ain't supposed to be in the long run or the short run of it. Now, here's one of the more dangerous sections. And what I mean more dangerous is, check this out. And there looks like there's been a complication. Let's see, am I fully zoomed out? A fire. Somebody lit these suckers on fire. A good one too. Burned quite a bit before, oh wow. Wow. Look at what happened here. I don't believe that's supposed to be like that. And you see there's a dangerous section here. Some of them actually literally walk across that and go over there. At one time, whoever had jurisdiction of this had put in fencing, both over there, here, on both sides, to stop this from being used as a passageway. Didn't work. Look at all the shopping carts still. One. Basket 2. Get in here and you see this one. 3, 4. Somebody's been down here definitely with a chainsaw working. More graffiti. They also come over here, cross over here, go down. As you can see, there's a solid path over there. There's plenty of ways to circumnavigate these things. This is even more beat down than it used to be. It looks like they actually can bring shopping carts through here now. Yeah, there's plenty of shopping cart marks. This used to be not a pathway. There's another shopping cart. And some kind of puck. They come in off of over there, go down and back around the other way. And this is KOA. It has constantly been used as a way in, out, and around. They've taken down this fence, so all they have to do is jump over that way, just like this, whoop, whoop, walk down that way, go right in there. I'll pick you up once I get over there on the other side. I'm going to cut off here in a minute. But all this over here on the opposite side of KOA has been used as a camping grounds as well. There's a lot of section over there that has been left in a shopping cart. Another shopping cart. Another shopping cart. This was another hole in the fence. Computer board. Another hole in the fence. People just step right on through. One they just go over. This is another lake. They go out here, they camp too. I could go out there easily without even question and find more trash like crazy. Just left there. Some of the residents of KOA weren't much better. Look at my segments on that. I'm not going to go to that far end over there to the left of me, not today. I do think I might jump the area over here and get whatever's on that other side of the wall, because that's a little harder for people to get to, and they like that for a fact. Because what you do is you come either through KOA or down the highway and you get over there to that side. Then you walk around and you go and under and over. Yeah, it's quite a ways to get over there, but lots of people do it. First, I'm going to cut off, put my equipment away, and I'll get over there. This is Willis, out for now. As I leave this majestic park of Cascade Gate Park, with its work that has been done, a new work crew shows up to finish doing some more work today. As I head up and out, perhaps one day this park again will only see this once in a while instead of nearly every 5 feet or less. Until next time, this is Willis signing off.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned for more on Willis Talk.